when you were with him, how is his energy? How is he feeling? Is he planning on? Every time when I see him speak and in different events at Mar-a-Lago or other places, he sounds like he is ready. He's warming up for 2020.
We spent a good chunk. I think this probably might surprise people. We spent a good chunk going through a lot of policy type things, and he has a CPAC speech that's coming up not this weekend but next weekend. So we talked through some of the themes, different things he's going to hit on. We talked through endorsements, some people he's endorsing, not going to endorse. He started rolling a bunch of those out last night and earlier this morning. But I think the seriousness and the focus that he has right now and what's going on with Russia and Ukraine, but then also the even bigger existential threat, which is China. Russia and Ukraine, I don't want to trivialize it and say that it's just noise, but compared to China and Taiwan, it is noise. That's the real threat because China is going to take Taiwan, and they'll do it in about 10 minutes. And then everyone else in the South China Sea or anywhere else in the Indo-Pacific needs to be on high alert. I think ultimately, I'd be proven wrong, as I saw there's some mortar shells fired this morning just in Ukraine. I think Putin probably wants to make sure there's no NATO or EU expansion. He shores up his domestic political base by kind of rattling the saber. He does something where it makes it look like Biden is weak and he's strong, and then he kind of just rides off in the sunset, and then he rattles his saber somewhere else. I think that's probably what happens with Ukraine and Russia, but China's a whole different can of worms.
If you're a betting man and you go to Las Vegas and you have the odds to bet on him running versus not running, you're betting on what?
Oh, he'll run.
He'll run.
Okay, he did not use those exact words. But, I mean, he talked in pretty specific as far as the desire, the motivation. Yeah. And part of the thing is like, look, he's like, if you have someone who's weak in the White House, you're going to get tested by these foreign leaders. They're just going to steamroll you. And I think a lot of times people see kind of the affable and some of the, sometimes hyperbolic aspect of the president, and they don't necessarily see sometimes the concern level. He's really concerned about the direction of the country with everything happened with immigration and inflation and all these different issues going on. He's concerned that if someone like him doesn't get back in there, what the country is going to look like after not just the next 3 years, but 4 years after that.
So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.